The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Whether you're new to sales or a lifetime veteran, the Blackbelt Sales Podcast will sharpen your sword and guide you to master the art of sales. And now, here's your host, the ninja himself, Gene Slade.
What's up, my ninjas? It's good to talk to you today. Hey, listen, in advance, I apologize if there's any lag whatsoever. I'm at a restaurant, and we got tied up here, but I have a very, very special guest for you today, and his name is Jeff Bond, like James Bond. And he actually has got an amazing opportunity for my owners out there to be able to recruit new people into our industries. HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roofing, whatever you're in right now, you all know that there's a shortage in tradespeople out there. Last I heard, about 3 days ago, the trades are short over 1 million workers right now, which creates a distinct and unique advantage for people that are coming into the trades. You guys all know about supply and demand, right? Well, when there's not enough supply, there's an increased demand, and that means that prices, wages, things like that go up. And I know that you have all seen in the last year or two your prices to the consumer go up by 50, 60, 80, even 100% in some cases.
I think we lost him for a second there. Go ahead, Jeff Bond. Go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah, right. Like this is the challenge that we're dealing with in the age of digital, like Wi-Fi and all this other bullshit. So am I with you still?
We got you.
Beautiful. My lovely co-host Brittany, my wife, is going to jump in if for some reason my Wi-Fi is not doing what it's supposed to do. But guys, in this age, we are literally lacking tons and tons and tons of people. And Jeff Bond has got a solution for all of my owners out there. If you're an owner, will you please type owner down in the comments? Just type owner. If you're a tech, will you please type tech down in the comments? And by the way, if you're live with us right now, man, it would be amazing if you would, just for me, if you just type live down in the comments so that I know that when you're showing up. If you're showing up later and this is a replay, then you know what, please hit replay or type replay in the comments. But Jeff, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to share how special what you're doing is for the trade. So welcome to the show, brother.
Well, thanks, man. It's great to see you guys. I appreciate it.
My man. So listen, could you just, for the next 60 to 120 seconds, just introduce yourself? Please give us the elevator pitch of who Jeff Bond, not James Bond, but Jeff Bond is.
No, James is just a drunk uncle with cool stories. That's all he is. So yeah, my name is Jeff Bond. I am located here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex of Texas. Started my career as a high school teacher, taught in the career tech fields in Arlington ISD. And saw the importance of CTE programs and trade schools. Whenever I got out of that, I got into sales and then was recruited to become the general manager of a HVAC company here locally. In that process, a business partner and I had the opportunity to buy that company. So we are. I co-own a residential and light commercial heating and air conditioning company here on the western side of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. But the biggest thing is kind of back in 2020, I had an issue with one of our key techs leaving. Couldn't find a great way to hire. Was spending a lot of money, spinning my wheels, kind of doing the same old thing like everybody else, right? Trying to shake down the guy at the supply counter and try to steal people off Facebook or whatever you can find. Really decided that there had to be a better way. And from then, we've been working on trade jobs. Launched it a few weeks ago, and we are just seeing incredible results right now on working. So trade jobs work specifically with the HVAC, plumbing, and electrical trades. We are a hiring and recruiting platform designed by contractors with contractors in mind, so that we can help everybody, fill those open spots and get back to work faster. So there you go.
Beautiful. And just so that we can put it up in the chat here real quick, what is
Sure.
the actual website right now?
Sure. It is gettradejobs.com. So you can go to our website. You can follow us on any of our social links. Yeah, get on there and look around.
Awesome. So and just to clarify, at this stage of the game, you are doing HVAC.
So we are the hiring platform is for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical, the three main trades.
Love
Look
it.
at that wheel of mechanical, because we have so many of our contractors that that maybe hire or work within those three trades. My company does specifically HVAC, but I've got friends that own companies that do HVAC and electrical or HVAC and plumbing. So we've really decided to focus on those three and really hone in on the biggest problem that 98% of contractors have, which is all around hiring and recruiting and retaining. So that's what we wanted to focus on.
Hey, Brittany, real quick, did his audio get a little bit muffled there just for a minute?
It did. Could you just tell us a little bit about what you do as far as when you look for your technicians? What do you look for, and what is the process? Do you do a disc profile? What happens in that process?
So on the platform right now, it is all based on companies can go on and create a company profile. They pick a subscription level that works well for them. It's a 3 tiered. You just pick what works best. And then you can create your company profile in any job post, as many as you want to do for what you're looking for. On the other side, candidates can go on, anybody in the tech trade and those three trades can go on, creates their candidate profile, and it's all about them, their experience, everything like a resume, right? But we go farther into they can put in videos and do any kind of, social links, and then what kind of their desired positions are. And as those positions come available, they're alerted. They can apply for different jobs. So right now, the main focus is connection. It's a matching, right? It's the match.com, the dating for contractors and candidates looking for jobs. Now, as we build the site out further, because it's only been live for a couple of weeks, we do plan on doing some personality tests and evaluations on there. We'd like to do some skills and training tests. So if you are looking for a technician or a someone with very specific skill trades, you can go in and have them take tests before they apply, make sure they fit your needs. Because we've all been there. We've all been in interviews and hired people that aren't who they say they are, right?
Right,
So it's just
right.
trying to help weed some of that stuff out.
So if I'm a contractor, I can give you whatever test I want for that technician to take, and they can take it, and then I can see the results.
You can. That's what we're looking to build out. We'll have generic tests that they can do, basic wiring tests, plumbing tests, electrical tests, and then also we would look at adding some specific tests for your job post. That's right.
So let's say I applied for a job, right?
Yep.
And in the area, right? So I have all of the sales knowledge, right? I can sell, but I
Yep.
don't have the technical knowledge, right? So where would I place I'm special, right? I'm
Right.
different than most because I have
Right.
more sales training than a lot of women do, but I don't have the
Sure.
technical. But if I wanted to learn the technical, where would I be placed?
So there's a couple of different ways that we could do that. If you say in my HVAC company, I'm looking for a selling technician, and I'm willing to bring someone on as kind of an apprentice technician that does have that sales training. Boom, that's huge. I want to be able to get you in on something like that. Or maybe I am actually looking for someone like yourself who isn't as much of a technician as sales, marketing, networking, right? So I'm going to bring that person in. So we have categories for all of that in trade jobs. It's not just for technicians, it's for office admins, CSRs, sales, management, any position that you are looking to hire for in those three trades within your company, you can create profiles for.
Jeff, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you like right away, how would they get a hold of you?
If you go straight to the website, they can contact us through there. I mean, it's super easy. It's info@gettradejobs.com. Really easy. You can message us on our Facebook page. We've got Instagram, TikTok. We're on, LinkedIn, all of the ways, and we check them very frequently. But the easiest way is just hit that info@gettradejobs.com, and that comes straight to me.
Got it. Now, if I wanted to make a telephone call, is there a
Yep,
telephone number that I could call or no?
there is. It's a local number here where I'm at. It's 817-253-3013. And that's
Give
also on
us
the website. And that's
give us
straight to
that
me
one
as
more
well.
time. One more time. Give
817,
us.
yep, 817-253-3013 is our phone number.
And between what hours would I be able to call that number and actually get a hold of somebody?
So between the hours of 8 and 5 Central Time is when we're here. But you know what, man, that rings straight to me. And I'm like most business owners. Whenever obviously I have an HVAC company, and when people start calling and they start calling me, I'm going to pick my phone up to the unfortunate ness of sometimes of having to answer it at dinner or things like that. But they can call anytime. You can also text if that's easier. I had a company out of Washington text me today asking to set up a Zoom call so that they can get their account set up tomorrow, and we did all that through text. So super easy.
So if you want to go the slow method, you can go to gettradejobs.com. For people
Yep.
who are a little bit ADD like myself, you're
Yep.
gonna text or
Text me
call.
right there.
Text is probably preferred. 817-253-3013. I'm gonna give it one more time
Yep.
for the people that are listening onto the non-video podcast. If you're an owner and you wanna hook up with Jeff Bond, 813-253-3013. And this is for electrical, HVAC, technician jobs, CSR jobs, all the jobs. Is that right?
That's it. We whenever we created this, we really asked a lot of my fellow contractor owners, asked technicians, kind of what the job platform that they would want to see, and this is what we built. So we're really wanting to gather and rally around each other's contractors and help really get fill this void. Because you're right, what you said earlier. Everybody, we're all shorthanded, and we are having people age out of the trades faster than they're coming in. So being able to
Yeah, you're
fill
right.
those spots, being able to keep that truck running, is very important. So I'd love to help any of your listeners that I can, whether they're candidates in any form of any of those trades. If they're owners, give me a call. Let's connect and let's see what we can do to help you.
And look, if you're somebody who wants to become a technician or an installer, or you want to get into the trades, thank you, Fred Clark, for that. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. If you're a technician or want to be a technician, and you want to get into a company that is already doing this, then you can actually text me directly, because I've got a massive base of contractors that I work with throughout the United States and Canada, even out of the country. So just go ahead and text me if you're somebody who wants to get into the trades. I'm here to tell you, I have people that we train for the trades that are making six figures their first year. So go ahead and text me right here. You can't see it if you're on an audio recording right now, but my cell phone number is 239-848-6533. Again, 239-848-6533. And I will hook you up, not just with Jeff, but I'll hook you up potentially with some other contractors in your area that actually need help. And just so you know, you don't need to have any experience in the trades whatsoever. When we are short 1 million tradespeople, we don't need people that have got experience. We need new people coming into the industry. And that's what is actually even created the ability for Jeff to create this type of platform. It's a need, a massive, massive need.
Yep.
So, Jeff, what else can you tell us about the program?
So there's some really neat features in it. Where I am in Texas, obviously there's lots of licensing involved, which some states are different on what they require. But one of the best examples I have is if I'm hiring a journeyman electrician, I can actually go in and put in my job post that they have to have a valid and up to date state license, um, journeyman's license within the state that you're located. And if they don't, they can't even apply for the job. So we're really working at weeding out a lot of these unnecessary things that we get. I'm sure you've been there where you post a job online, you get 26 people apply, and 20 of them are literally just clicking a button and
Yeah.
didn't even read the ad, right? Not nowhere close to the experience that you're wanting. So we're really wanting to weed a bunch of that out, because that's just bogging our owners down, man. Just slowing them down. Let's get the legitimate people in there that meet the qualifications. Let's get some interviews done and let's get back to work.
So, look, you basically said this was new, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
and for some people that kind of scares you off. For some
Oh,
people,
sure.
that's like, wow, this is a massive opportunity to be first,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yep.
just by the way, if you guys are an owner, will you please type owner in the comments for you? If you're a technician or you work for somebody else or you're a comfort advisor, please put technician or comfort advisor in the comments so we can kind of track what's going on with the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I forgot what I was going to say before she put that up, and it distracted me.
Uh,
um,
hang
where
on.
was I
Get it.
going, baby? I'm going to need her to jump back in here and tell me where I was going before I end up. You're muted. Yeah, you're
Yep.
muted. Now she's going to put her shades on.
No, I'm not. How many states are you in, and where are you located, and what's the most beneficial area that we can get
Sure.
technicians to come to your team?
Absolutely. So here's kind of a couple of cool parts with that is Trade Jobs works in all 50 states and Canada. So they can, we work all 50 states and in Canada. We have had candidates create profiles within the last 2 months um, in
How
49
many?
in 49 of the 50 states. Man, I can't. No one's created a candidate profile in Rhode Island yet. I got to get somebody in Rhode Island to create their candidate profile.
So,
But
so if somebody is a technician, can they go
yeah,
to that exact same
please.
site?
Yes.
Is it GetTradeJobs.com? What was it?
GetTradeJobs.com. They can create a candidate profile for absolutely free. Put your
So
information in
this,
there.
yeah, this is not just for owners out there, guys.
No.
I know that probably 2,500 of my followers are technicians who are doing the job every day. You guys are the salt of the earth, and sometimes, listen, nothing lasts forever. Nobody stays at the same company forever. So if you're considering a move, and I don't want to take people away from existing clients of mine, obviously,
No.
but look, we all know that people go different places. So if you're looking to create a profile or something, go to gettradejobs.com and you'll be able to see what owners out there, what companies out there are hiring, and what the incentive structures are and things like that. But listen, you better be bringing something to the table.
That's
Yeah.
You
right.
better be.
What are those qualifications that most owners are looking for?
Well, it's so interesting because I've got so many people on there that are looking for someone who can immediately hit the ground running, like they got a truck waiting to go. And then I've got some that are I had a guy yesterday get on there that was looking for an apprentice, a plumbing apprentice. That's what he's looking for. He wants someone to bring on and train. So what we're doing for the owners, and this is the promotion that we're running through the end of the year, through December 31st, is we are looking, since we are new, to build our charter member group, right? Who's going to be our charter members? So if you reach out to us through my phone number, through our email, whatever it is, I'll send you a link to our charter member page where you can get your charter membership to Trade Jobs. It gives you the rest of the year for free, and you prepay your 2024 membership for $79 a month. And what we'll do then is we take some of that money, turn around and invest it into advertising for technicians or for your job post in your specific area. So like
Wait, wait,
all
wait, 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 wait. Hang on a second. It only cost me $79 a month. Baby, you need to mute yourself because it's loud out there. Um, you're telling me that as a owner of a HVAC or plumbing or electrical company that it's only $79 a month?
So that's our charter membership special. You're getting our professional membership, which is our middle level membership for $79 a month for life. Now, if you cancel it, you lose it. You come back at the full price. But it's $79 a month, and as long as you don't cancel it, because what we're asking for is we build this out contractor to contractor. We want your help. We want a little bit of grace, and we want your opinion on what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong. So if you will be willing to take a chance on us, we're going to turn around and then advertise on social media, specifically Facebook and Instagram, in your area to get technicians to sign up. We're going to post your jobs, all of these things to help make sure it's getting out there, and we do it within a radius of your shop so that people close to you are seeing what's going on.
How do you qualify these
Incredible.
guys once you
Well,
get
hang on. It doesn't seem like enough money.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like enough money to me.
It's well, our memberships are a little bit more than that, but we're asking for some people to help us get started, and that's what this charter membership is all about. That's why we've been building it out so fast, and we're capping it at 500. We're capping it at 500 charter members, and it only goes through the end of the year. So It's been going very, very quickly. So if you want to become a charter member and get on for that 79 for life and have us advertising specifically in your area, you need to get a hold of me as quick as you can.
Do you do disc profiles or do you personality profiles? What do you do as far as
Sure.
how do you match
So
with?
Or screen, right?
yeah. So right now, it's all based on experience, education, licensing, all of the major components. As the site gets built out further and further, one of the things that we will be able to add on is personality profiles. Like we said, those tests, things that can help our owners dig a little deeper into that side of it. Right now, we're really just wanting to match people with open jobs with the skill set, licensing requirements, education, and experience to help get those guys those jobs filled. Because you may get on there and create your candidate profile, and you may not be, you're super happy with where you are. You're not going anywhere, but you may set your pay range at $10 more an hour, and who knows? Maybe someone down the street's paying that. Maybe like I said, you're happy, but we all have to take care of our families and do what's best for us. So, I wouldn't go anywhere unless it was a $10 an hour raise. Well, when if another company posts a job that meets that criteria, you get alerted, can apply for it in one button. So it's just that easy.
Right. Like for me, I feel like I could outsell every tech in the country, but I
Right.
couldn't actually fix it. Right.
Yep.
Like I could sell it, but I couldn't fix it. So for
Sure.
me, I have to have the training on fixing it. So if I was somebody who came in with the heart or the sales mind, right, and came
Yep.
in, but would they be able to give the technical training, or would some companies be willing to do that?
Sure, absolutely. We've got companies that are willing to take on any experience level. Whether it's an apprentice, whether it's somebody that's super green. Maybe they didn't go to trade school and they're wanting to learn in the field. Maybe they came from a sales background but a different industry. So all of these things are, if they're looking to hire for your position and posting those jobs, they'll be there.
Guys, like I can't endorse enough hiring people from outside of the industry.
Right.
Like when I first started my HVAC company, and thank you for everybody who's chiming in here. I really, really appreciate the comments. Guys, I love you. I really do. Thank you so much for continuing to help this populate to other people. Like I'm in debt to you guys. I really appreciate it. If you're watching right now and you're live, will you please just put live down in the comments? And if you're watching on the replay, just put replay, and that'll help us to get out to more people. I really thank you guys for all the comments. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to just shut up and let Brittany take the stage and ask another question because she's obviously wanting to get on this podcast. I told her no, but she's just jumping in anyways.
She's interested. It's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I figure, right? It's just so different, right? And I know so many people in our industry, in our area. Like I know for us specifically, when we owned our HVAC company, right? The best people were when we go out to restaurants, we'd find the best people,
Oh yeah.
servers, right?
Yep.
And we bring them on. The greener, the better, right?
Yep.
How
Man,
do
I
you
had a server.
find out they're a perfect match?
Yep.
I had a server who I was actually teaching on date nights, right? Like I would teach him every date night. And then after like 5 or 6 date nights, I brought him in to work with us. And in his first year, the guy did over $2 million a year,
Jeez.
like in that first year. But you can listen with service workers. A lot of you or owners, you're missing out. You're staying at home. I want you to take your wife tonight out to a nice restaurant. Okay, I'm not talking about Chipotle or fucking Chili's. Okay, I want you to take your wife out to a restaurant where it's going to cost you $100 to $200 to eat and maybe have a drink or two. Okay, and I want you to ask for the best server in that place when you come up to the front of the house. All right, and you're asking for your table. You guys don't know how to recruit. Okay, go to the places where they're already working on commission and they don't have the opportunity that we have in the trades. I can't tell you how many people, like in 2005, one of my guys, his name was Scott Whedon, and I don't know if he'll ever see this, but he was a server, and it might have been at a Chili's or an Applebee's, but this guy sold more maintenance agreements for us than anybody else in the entire company. He already knew how to serve. He's already used to working those retail hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
just
man,
owners, I mean, owners should be spending at least 20% of their time, right, on recruiting, not just their
at least 33
or doing calls or anything. They should be recruiting all the time. And one of the best places is literally to go to a restaurant, find the best server there is,
Yeah,
right?
Don't go to fucking Taco Bell though.
Oh my God. I mean,
Yeah.
how many places have we been where there's amazing servers where you're like, man, you're making $100 a night?
Right. Yeah.
How can I make you make 300 grand a year like that?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Show
it's
them there's
just,
a life outside of it, right?
yeah.
So you want to use Jeff's system, right? You want to get on that, and you want to get out into your community, and you want to start having, I would recommend that you eat out as much as you possibly can, and use it as a tool for recruiting.
Yeah.
Use it as a tool to find the best customer service people you can, because we already talked about in the beginning of this podcast, the trades are short over 1 million people right now, 1 million sales and technical people. So you want to get out there. Go ahead, Jeff.
No, it's just that, Gina, that made me think about, doing that, getting out in your community, being that guy or that gal that's out there and, and eating at restaurants, but engaging with the servers. It won't take long for you to become that person who
Yes.
then people come to, right? Like, okay, yeah, I'm going to a restaurant, but then people are coming to you. They're like, hey, I see you out all the time. You're helping my friends. You're helping people within the community. I want to work for you. You need to teach me, train me. I want to work for you, and I want to do what you do. And that's huge when people turn it and start coming to you.
Corey, Ryan, John, I see you all. You guys are all some of my big, huge, heavy hitters. Thank you so much for your comments here. Guys, if you wouldn't mind just sharing this for the other owners in the industry that really, really, truly need another source of recruitment. We're all fucking starving out here. Excuse the expression. I hope that you guys don't hate me. Listen, if you have a problem with the language, please just pray for me. Okay, I need every prayer that you guys can give me. So Jeff, look, I know it's brand new, right?
Yep.
And I know you've been building it for a minute. Are you comfortable sharing right now, like any sort of numbers or how many people are on the platform? Is there any incentives for people to give? Just give us any of the other stuff we might want to know, sir.
Sure, absolutely. So if you actually go to gettradejobs.com and you go to the employer page, there's a live counter at the bottom of the page of how many candidate profiles are in the system. And as of yesterday, there were a little over 49,000. So we've got over 49,000 people right now looking to be connected, to fill jobs.
Holy shit.
Because here's the deal. Don't just go create your profile when you're looking. Go create a profile for yourself, and maybe the best job you ever had comes to you. Maybe that pay raise comes to you. Maybe that job that you want to, you've been working away, and the wife says, man, if I could just, what if you found a job down on the coast somewhere, down at the beach? Create your profile and tell them that you're willing to relocate. Make that happen. And you never know what's going to happen. But, get out there, create that candidate profile. It's completely free, and let the jobs come to you.
I had no idea you had almost 50,000 candidates already. If I'd known that, I'd have worked out an affiliate deal before we ended up doing this podcast.
Well, we did a beta test on it pretty heavy here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so it's pretty good.
Man, that's fan-freaking-tastic. So listen, if you're somebody who wants to become a tradesperson, or maybe you're in a job, and I hate to say this because some owners might get upset with me, but maybe you're in a job where you've been stuck in the same position for the last 2, 3, 4 years, and you've got some of the knowledge that you need, and you want to move out of one position into another. Like I remember when I was trying to get out of installation to go into sales in the HVAC industry, and it was tough. It was really tough. Guys, people are dying for communicators out there, but I want you to remember, when you come on board with a company as a salesperson or a technician, listen, a technician is a salesperson. I'm sorry. A maintenance person is a salesperson. A comfort advisor, you're all salespeople, all right? You're going to want to not just focus on the technical skills that you have, but you're going to want to focus on the communication skills. And so, listen, I'm even thinking of something different, Jeff. I want to create a sales program for you and all the people that are on your platform to help to raise that level of competency for contractors, so that when it would mean a lot to a lot of contractors if somebody had, listen, I've been through Lead Ninja Sales Survival School, right? Like,
absolutely.
I want to create
something they can put on them, right? Little badge they can put on their profile.
Now, I want to create something with you, and this is just coming to me right now. I want to create something with you for your people, for those 49,000 people that have already signed on. Even if I got to do it for free, I want to create something that will help to elevate their skill level, because we have such a need. It's almost a desperate need right now in the trades for more people. And I feel like as contractors, we do just such a horrible job of bringing people in.
Yeah, we do. And a lot of us, we focus on, the job at hand, and we get somebody hired, whether they're green or whoever, stick them with a trainer, stick them with stick them on an install team, and kind of just go back to work where they really need to be going through more of a program like you provide.
Amen.
Because if we want them to succeed, because if they succeed, we succeed, right? So I want my guys to succeed in the field. So yeah, I'm with you. There needs to be definitely there needs to be some better programs put in place.
Man, I'm really excited about this. This is something
Thanks.
that the trades needs so freaking much, and my clients are
Yeah.
going to be stoked about this. And listen, if you're one of my clients right now, and you want to talk with Jeff, will you just please type the word Jeff in the comments? All right, and Jeff's going to go through the different. We're going to try to provide him with the different platforms that this is actually being broadcast on right now. There's like 6 of them, and my team will help to connect you to people who comment that. So I want to promote this as much as I can, because we are desperate in the trades for new people, and it's one of the things that is keeping businesses from growing. And listen, let's just face it, there's some people that are in the trades right now that really fucking need to leave.
They're the ones that need to get out, right? If you're not learning, you're not growing.
I mean, excuse me.
I know so many owners that have worked so hard to make the phone ring, whether it's networking, marketing, sales training, all these things, and then they're a tech or two short, and they can't meet their sales goals, right? So that's the biggest thing is just getting those jobs filled, because they are, their jobs are opening every single day, and we want to make sure that we're getting butts in seats. Let's get people back to work. Let's make some money, and let's take care of our customers.
Yeah, Jeff, after this conversation, I really want to affiliate with you. We need to have deeper conversations outside of this. Guys, if you're watching this live, will you please just put live down in the comments? And if you're watching it on a replay, will you please put replay down in the comments? Looks like Brittany's showing back up for a second. Were you going to say something before I interrupted you, Jeff?
Oh, no, sir. I don't think so. You're good.
What do you want to say, honey?
No, I just think I am not big in the feminist movement, right? So like I grew up with 4 brothers, all guys. I have 6 boys, so I am the only female, right, in the whole family. But I'm seeing so many women now joining the trades, right? So that's massive.
Yeah.
Just it's so big, and it's not just like 20 years ago.
I've been dying for this to happen.
Yeah, you would see some women show up, but they were just out of prison, right? But now it's women that are awesome.
Yes.
Right? They could do awesome stuff.
And they know how to make decisions.
With their resume, like how could they show up? Like, do they got to go to HVAC school or some trade school to show up, or can they be taught, right? And we brought it on, and not even just women, but men too, right? Because men specifically, I think more than women, men need to show up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Men need to show up.
Going through good sales training is huge, right? We all know that, no matter what we do. But I tell you, we see so many, women that are getting into predominantly male-dominated fields that are extremely successful. Whether that's, any type of, whether it's, hunting gear or in the trades or in automotive or any of these things, there's so many great opportunities for everybody now. It's an equal playing field on the sales deal. And, as good looking as I am, I'm sure they'd much rather Brittany walk in than me to try to sell them something.
Yeah, women have got a distinct
as a comfort advisor, 100%.
Right?
Maybe not fix stuff, but a comfort advisor for sure.
Well, and having a lot of times, I know whenever I do stuff, a lot of times if I'm sitting down, maybe just the lady of the house is home, or maybe, I'm talking to both of them, and having someone, having a fresh face to relate to them, I think it's a great idea. I love it. There's such great opportunity for everybody nowadays. We've got kids young kids coming out of high school. If they need to look at trade schools. There's so many opportunities to go to really great quality trade schools nowadays, and there's so many good companies that are doing apprenticeship programs. Kids that are guys and gals that are getting out of the military using their skills bridge, that coming out, they can get matched up with companies that are doing apprenticeships. So opportunities are there. It's just looking for them, right? It's just taking the time to look, and as an owner being able to advertise those.
It's trade school, military, or I mean, we need more men, right, in the field. We got to pull them in, right?
Yep.
We're short of
I think
million.
we need more women.
I think
hey,
we need
I
both.
really do.
I think
Listen,
we
if
need
you think
both.
about it, hang on, I'm going to talk over y'all right now. But look,
We need both.
85% of the decisions that are already made in the household are made by fucking women.
By women, yeah.
Okay,
But
men,
what
we
a
look at the
woman
wife and we'll
in
go,
the
honey, what do
sale.
you think?
That's
And
right.
the wife says, I think it's good. And then the man goes ahead with it, right? The
That's
man might be
exactly
the
right.
head of the house, but the woman, she's the neck, and she can turn the man any way she wants.
That's
So
right.
I love, and I think it's harder to say no to a woman than it is to a man for a man.
Well,
So like, I am all about this. I've got a lady. I won't mention her name. I'll give you her initials, CW. She came to her first sales training class with us, making about 30 grand a year as a dispatcher. Then next year she made over 150. I think last year she made over 350. Like, she immediately came out and was able to
selling
perform.
$5 million a year indoor air
I
quality.
don't know if she's doing that much,
And
but she was
system.
selling millions a year in IAQ
Oh,
and
millions.
making a great living for herself. And listen, women, if you're a woman watching this, you have a distinct advantage over the men inside of this trade. You've got a disadvantage with strength. Who gives a shit? We've got plenty of men that can do that, right?
As
But
a
from
woman,
a communication standpoint, as a woman, you've got an advantage.
but as
Go
a
ahead,
woman,
Brittany. I know you want to talk
right?
over me.
Yeah, like I know it's so crazy, right? Because the world says a man should take care of the home, women should do dishes, cook, right? And that was the way it was, and I get that, and I still get that, right? But and I'm seeing some women take over trade jobs, and it's like I'm seeing on the back of trucks, there's pictures of women, and I was with Gene, and I was like, oh my God, that's crazy, right? Like, this is the way the world's going to be, right? Women are going to take over, and not necessarily, right? Men still need to be men. So we need to call our men to be men. We need our teenagers to be men. Like, we have to. We won't survive without our men being men.
I tell you, one of the ways though I think that females do so good in the trades, and one of the reasons why is ladies usually have a better attention to detail than men, right?
They
It's a
talk.
better attention to detail. Well, it's just it's the attention to detail. It's making sure that things are done right and done well and done clean. And I think that's a huge strength that we see when women join the trades. So,
Guys, listen, if you're watching this right now and you're getting any sort of value out of it, will you please share this stream? Just share it to one of the groups that you actually are a part of. And if not, just like share it on your own personal page. What's up, Scott Lukowski? Coral Whale. Yeah, that's my girl right there. She knew I was talking about her just a minute ago. Coral Whale is a massive, massive success story. 3.5 million this year she just put. 3.5. This is a young lady who was dispatching when she came to our class, and then her boss had a truck ready for her when she went back to Colorado, and she literally went out and like closed her first 3. Then we got Corey Barrier jumping in. You guys probably know him. If you don't know Corey, you want to go follow Corey. All right, Corey's doing some amazing things, and I think Corey and I might end up doing some stuff together. Mom and Pops all day getting the PEs. I don't even know what that means, Coral. What's up, Fred? Good to see you, man. I appreciate all of you joining in and chiming in. Guys, your comments mean the world to me. You're going to want to mute, baby. You're going to want to mute. We're at a restaurant.
No.
Go ahead and mute. Brittany, mute for a second.
No.
Brittany, mute yourself for a minute for me.
We're a service trades podcast. No. Are you listening?
She's not even listening.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to mute yourself.
The guy's mad at me. He's telling me I should shut my mic off because I'm too loud.
Yeah, just mute yourself for just a second, all right? Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't even know what the hell I was going to say. Like, I was on a roll, and then somebody else just jumped in and just was like being a jerk to Brittany, but that's okay.
Lots of thanks, right? Giving lots of thanks.
Anyhow, guys, thank you for joining in the comments. I see all your comments rolling in. I just want to let everybody know, everybody that commented on this, I appreciate it. I'll respond to you personally on each one of your comments. So, guys, if you're getting any value out of this, will you just please put yes down in the comments, or put no and just say, Gene, you suck. And that would be cool too. I would actually appreciate that comment. Tell me I suck. I'm totally good with that. Hey, listen, Jeff, is there
Yep.
anything else that you want to leave the people with?
Just feelings. This is just it's a hard time. We're all looking to recruit and to hire and retain. And if you have any questions about that, if you're interested in learning more, you just need to bounce ideas off of another owner like you do with Gene. I'd love to be here for you. Love to be able to be that person you can call and ask some questions to. We can talk a little bit about hiring and recruiting, or what I'm doing, maybe what you're doing, what's working. So we'd love to help you in any way that we can.
Jeff, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yep.
If somebody responded to you right now, like
Yep.
off of this actual podcast,
Sure.
I didn't tell Jeff I was going to do this, but would it be possible? Would it be impossible for maybe them to get their first month on us?
Oh, absolutely. We can do that. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's get somebody, whoever first person to respond, we can do a first month free for sure.
Can it not just be the first person that responds, but anybody that responds, let's say in the next 24 hours by 5:47 Eastern time tomorrow? Would you be
Yep.
okay with that?
I'm happy to do it, man. We are working to spread the love, so let's do it. Let's get that done.
There you go. Your boy, guys, just got you your first month free with
That's it.
GetTradeJobs.com. So please go to this website. Jeff and I do not have any financial affiliation whatsoever. I don't get paid for any of this. Matter of fact, I just negotiated 1/12 of the price off for you. So will you please go help somebody who's doing something amazing for the trades? Help Jeff Bond and GetTradeJobs.com to start being put on the map. Go there right now, or text Jeff. What's that cell phone number again, baby? Go ahead and throw it up there real quick. Jeff, tell us what it is
Yep.
while she puts
It
it up.
is 817-253-3013. Shoot me a text.
One more time.
817-253-3013, and I'll get right back to you.
Jeff, man, I
Awesome.
so appreciate you. And listen, let's
Thank
get
you.
together in the next couple of days, and let's
Okay.
put some sort of training session together for the people that are already on your platform to help them. Let's raise the level of competency for those people so that when our contractors go on there and they start hiring people, they've
Yep.
already got a head start. They got a foot in the door.
I think that sounds fantastic, man. Let's do it.
Awesome. Jeff, is there anything else you want to leave us with? Any final instructions? Any final thoughts?
I'm very thankful to be on here with you guys, and just thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
I'd also like to ask my fellow influencers in this space, the Tommy Mellos, the Victor Rancors, those types of people. I would like, and I'll tag them, baby. Make sure we tag them in this. I'd like them to bring you on as well and expose this to the trades, because they've got massive followings as well. That the trades are suffering right now, and business owners are suffering as a result. The technicians, the salespeople are suffering as a result because they're being put on way too many calls to do a really good job for their clients. Like if we could
That's right.
scale back and do half the calls that we're doing right now, instead of doing 7, do 3.5 a day, the level of service we can provide for our customers is so much greater. So let's all bond together. Guys, I want you to support GetTradeJobs.com. We have no financial affiliation whatsoever, but you know this podcast as one that brings you innovations in the industry and that brings you the help that you need. So will you please support us by sharing this stream to one of your favorite groups? Man, it would mean the world to me. It really, truly would. And Jeff, thank you so much for doing what you're doing in this space. Thank you for creating this amazing new products, GetTradeJobs.com. Let's send as many people as we can there together, because the world needs this. That's the bottom line. And there's so many people. Like I was reading or watching a video the other day. It's like 6 people leaving every year for 1 or 2 people that are coming into the trades, and that's something that's got to change. And I really truly believe that one of the things you guys were talking about earlier, getting more women into this trade, is going to make a massive, massive difference. It's been dominated by males for years, but I've seen so many successes from the women coming into this industry. The Coral Whales, the Amanda Triolos, like there's tons of them out there that I could mention. But let's get more women into this field. And guys, I'm sorry if they end up kicking your ass, but it's time to level your fucking game up. Excuse my language.
That's right.
I might have to put a rating on this for YouTube or something. Jeff, let's you and I hook up sometime between now and the end of the week, and
Yep.
let's see how we can do some things together for your following, and let's help to boost that competency level so that when they get out into the field, we're having some significant results for contractors, because that at the end of the day, nothing happens until somebody makes a sale.
That's right. That's right. Thanks, Gene.
Jeff, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Let's you and I hook up tomorrow or the next day, man. Have yourself a great night, and thank you for introducing an amazing product. Thank you for the work that you guys have put in so far, and for taking your eyes off your own business, your own HVAC company, in order to help the industry. That it takes something for sure.
It does. It does. You're
All right.
welcome.
Guys, I love you. Please, if you're on this live, please type live. If you're watching it on a replay, type replay. If you need help from Jeff, I want you to try to put I need help, or put something in the comments that says, hey, listen, I want Jeff to reach out to me. I want to look at this platform a little bit more. Maybe I want to recruit some people. He told you there's 49,000 applicants on there already. So if you guys need people and you don't take advantage of this, it's your own damn fault. Love you guys. See you, ninjas. Have a great day. Talk to you soon, Jeff.